Hello! It's Eric Polley at erpolley.com, ERPOLLEY.com. And, I am currently working on a project in Blender. It looks a little something like this. It is rendering 305, the current frame, and there's maybe another 300 and something left, and it's taking about 5 minutes each, as you see up there in the corner, which means I am not going to be using Blender right now because Blender's busy. Why don't you go to the store and pick up Blender, a pack of smokes? No. So I'm going to be actually creating some 2D characters, and I'm going to be straining my computer, and so let's hope it doesn't crash while I'm doing all of this. Obviously, if you are rendering in the blendering, just giving you a second to soak that joke in. Man, whew, hot. It's hot in here, isn't it? Is it something going on in here? Has somebody turned up the heat? So while that is rendering in the blender, I am going to be animating, well, not animating necessarily, but creating characters that will be animated in the near future. Over here in Animate CC, like the ocean, I got this idea, right, that I've been throwing around with a couple of silly fellers. Let's turn this down to 4, wasn't it? I believe. Let's make sure. That looks like it. Those eyes look weird. So I'm designing characters similar to that. I got this idea for a character currently. That is a skeleton character, I guess, is the way I would describe it. Those are words in a row. No, the skeleton character is something that I've had for a little while, and then that MFKZ came out, the anime with the skeleton, and I was like, oh man, I guess I'm a little too late now. But no, that's not really how things work. You can still make your thing, little buddy. Essentially, when something comes out that's basically what I was thinking, it's very discouraging. I'm sure other animators come across the same. I know for a fact, like when I listen to the Rubber Onion podcast, the animation podcast, and Rob Yulfo will talk about somebody else already made that, and then he'll like be all like, "Phew!" Now I don't have to make it. I feel literally the opposite feeling. Like, oh man, somebody made that thing I was going to make. Oh well, I guess I won't make it now. That's a weird looking nose. I think I'm going to leave him without one. Little feller. Alright. Yeah, I prefer to make something that hasn't been made original and then own it rather than make something similar to another cartoon and then it gets popular because of that. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't want to be a cheap knockoff of another cartoon, is really what it is. Which is a lot more difficult than it sounds. Because you will be working on something and then something exactly like what you're working on comes out in the middle of it. You're like, oh, alright, I guess that's a wrap for that. That's weird. This hand needs to go out like that, and then I can animate the thumb. You obviously will not see this hand, so it does not particularly matter. That looks so weird. Is this on its own layer? Okay, so I can... It can go out. Like so. That looks acceptable. Weird arm. I like this guy just the way he is, honestly. He's got that alien vibe similar to this feller, which I may make him about the same. Wait, why did you do that? Oh, you're not gonna pick this color? There you go. Little buddy. And automatically transform that color. Then, well, actually, let's do this opposite way. And let's hide these. Go in to change these colors around, and so I can grab the black color, give this fella like a little t-shirt. Hit the K, do the fill. And I don't want to do that. He doesn't have like a sweet arm tattoo. Alright, and let's go down to the brush and brush all this away. And there's like a little dot thing going on over there. That's acceptable as far as creating a general character example, because this current character doesn't really have a home, not really a purpose, until it becomes part of another thing, and then I'll revise it and make it look actually good, if you will. And oh boy, I will. Yep. Anyway, let's select this arm. Let's duplicate the layer. This one can go just right there. And I can actually select it based on where we want to pivot. Something like that. This one needs to go up actually on the shoulder. And let's hide those and go to the erase tool, because I can just erase that part. And then upon that, I really should just have these all the same color. And then yeah, he's like this weird little alien fellow. You know what? I don't want to erase this whole thing. Let's change the color first. That makes sense. And then let's go over here so I can really see what's going on. That way there's a little bit of change there. And of course, change is in the wrong spot. Let's just select that, get rid of a little bit of line, and this up here too, because it's ugly. I don't like it because it's ugly. Alright, all of these layers can be merged together, and on top of that, we want to modify and combine objects union. I think that's the one. And I do believe this will make it to where this layer will be editable and then therefore be able to be part of the mask. Let's find out right now. Turn it into a mask, and what's it do? Exactly what I wanted to do. Duplicate layer, go down here. This one is not a mask. Perfection. Okay. Now, before I do that, actually, let's go in here, change those eyeballs. Lightning speed, 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 speed. And what color of eyes does he have? The last guy had like yellow surrounding. I'm gonna do pink because he's a softie. He looks like a softie. He looks like the good guy. Pink, and then another radical color, orange. Pink is hard to see. The yellow is actually hard to see. That's another thing that would probably change. Purple surrounding the yellow pupil. And this fella is finished. He's definitely an alien. He looks like an alien. He's perhaps an alien. And I'm going to copy this guy. Alien 2. Save it. Oh, wait, I didn't want to save, actually. Cancel. Let's copy. Copy layers. And paste layers. Oop. Select all. Move it a little over. Now let's grab alien number 2. Let's modify him. Transform on the horizontal. And these guys are an interesting duo. Now, that green definitely ended up being a different green than this one. But I kind of like it. He looks very different. He's very he looks really chill. What's going on with this guy's neck? I don't like that. First off, let's stretch this out for no reason at all, other than a consistency of background. Something like that. That looks perfect. Now, lock that layer. Let's go into this one. And see. Maybe. Let's just grab like this. About like that. Let's grab this color. And like that. And erase to like right here. What? Let's just do this one instead. Brush it. Brush it, brush. Do a brush stroke to make the brush. Hooray! This fella needs something just like it. And to do so, let's just make sure we got this right here first. And let's brush this one up. Shorten the neck, because I already combined them. And he looks alright like that. Acceptable. Control 2. And that's what they look like. Control S to save. Let's just export this fella. These fellers. A duo of little alien characters. Save. Saving. Oh, I was in the right folder and I hit the back button. Alien characters 01. Yep. Let's save over this guy. Yes. Oh yeah. He is saved. They. I keep on saying just like he, it. And let's delete all of this. Go in the library. Is it empty? Yes. Okay. And we could start fresh with a new character. Let's see. What kind of character do we want to make? Or should I stop here for a second and continue on to the next video? I think we'll do that. So, before I continue on to the next character or characters, I will end this video and move on. It's been nice seeing you. Or nice seeing me. I'm gonna hide behind these glasses. Insecurity. I'll see you next time. Go check out Erpley.com. Do it!